you, Mr. Sunshine. I don't think you're going to have to worry about hosting the third anymore. Or maybe you will, I don't know. Well, I'm the perfect guy to present this next award because I was the first national ambassador of young people's literature. I have diplomatic immunity, so anything that goes wrong from here on out, we're all covered. Because I would like to have the great honor and privilege of presenting the Literarian Award for Outstanding Service to the literary community.
Mr. John! Mr. John!
What?
Mr. John!
Who is that?
Hurry up! Mr. John!
Elmo, what are you doing here? This is a book award thing.
Hi, everybody! Hello, Mr. John.
Hello, Elmo. This is a little awkward.
Really?
Yeah, because this is like a book award thing.
Okay.
I'm here to give an award, and I'm a little weirded out by you now.
Well, no, aren't you here to read a book to Elmo?
You know, I would love to read a book to you, Elmo, but I really have to present this award.
Oh, you mean Elmo's here to win a Latin Grammy?
No, I'm not saying you couldn't win a Latin Grammy, but no, this is not for you, Elmo. But you know what? This is going to be an award to someone who you know very well.
Big Bird?
No, not Big Bird either. You know what? I can give you a hint. I have some hints here.
Okay. Oh, there's the hint papers.
Yeah. This award winner gave millions of kids a head start on becoming literate.
Millions. Oh, it's the cat.
No, it's not the cat. No.
Oh, boy.
Good guess. All right, hint number 2. This award winner has always championed the importance of reaching disadvantaged kids.
Oh, Snuffleupagus.
Snuffy does have a problem with that trunk thing, but no.
Okay.
Hint number 3. This award winner brought quality education to a diverse audience of all colors.
How about this guy?
The large black man standing next to you? No. That's a shame. Kevin Clash? No. It's not an award for Kevin. Not you. Sorry, Elmo. All right, this is the last hint I'm going to give you.
Okay, go ahead, because they're getting bored out there.
No, this award winner was the visionary, driving force behind the most successful children's TV event ever.
Elmo knows.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Tell me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's disgusting, and that's exactly right, Elmo.
What, Mr. John? What are you waiting for? Bring her up.
This year's award for the awkwardly titled Literarian Award for Outstanding Service to the Literary Community is Ms. Joan Ganz Cooney. Don't pay attention to what that man, Mr. Horowitz, has to say. We love you.
Elmo wants a kiss too. Come on, time is money.
Thank you, John, for that wonderful introduction. We're still laughing because it wasn't in the script. That what you all said wasn't in the script that I read. So thank you so much for that wonderful introduction and for being here. And thanks also to what's his name, that little red monster who has become the rock star of all rock stars for 3-year-olds throughout the nation. I know your name, Elmo, so don't be.
It's okay, Mom.
Thank you all so much. It's a special thrill to be applauded by those who are engaged in trying to save civilization. I mean, of course, the writers, editors, publishers, and agents who keep books in our hands, whether on paper or Kindle or iPad, and other platforms yet to be invented. And many, many thanks to the National Book Foundation and Harold Augenbaum for this wonderful honor. And thanks also to the dinner's co-chairs for putting on what is clearly a very successful event. As soon as Sesame Street got on the air back in November of 1969, we began thinking about getting books into the homes of the nation's children. Fortunately, I knew Jason Epstein, the legendary editor at Random House, but only slightly, and had no idea if he'd be interested in helping us start a book division. But I made the call to him, and thank heavens he leapt at the opportunity, saying, "I'll be a hero to my daughter." He helped me figure out how to set up such an entity and make it work. And out of that collaboration, I'm happy to say, grew the friendship of a lifetime. He also raided Random House and introduced me to one of the most talented people on the planet, Christopher Cerf. Chris came to the workshop and started our entry into the book business with product licenses with Random House, who managed to forgive me for stealing Chris, and with Western Publishing and Time Life Books. Soon the street jumped off the screen, onto the page, and into the viewer's hands. I might add that Chris also started writing and singing hilarious parodies for the show, and not long after, there came to be a Chris Cerf Muppet, pounding a piano and singing such favorites as Let Her Be. Parenthetically, a lawsuit ensued with the Beatles. And the courts declared that parody was not a violation of copyright law. For many children worldwide, their first introduction to Sesame Street is actually a book. Books are one of the earliest toys. When a baby is 6 months old, as many of you know, he is happy to sit on a lap and point to words and pictures. What we began back then has grown into a library of nearly 2,500 titles, with 23 million Sesame Street books sold worldwide last year. We have 60 publishing partners across the globe, producing a variety of Sesame Street titles, from cloth books to pop-ups to ebooks. Of course, one of the greatest challenges we who care about books face is making sure that books fit into and benefit from digital technologies. We've worked to make sure that games do not crowd out books for young children. So far, so good. But parents and care providers have to be reminded that no game experience can replace being read to by a loving adult, nor have nearly the long-term effect on a child's life. I congratulate all of you for seeing that books remain the vital force they are today. And here's why I think you're saving civilization. Books carry our history and culture. Books tell us stories and tell us who we are. Books allow us to reflect. They bring us to the ideas and information on which we can reflect. They allow the mind, whether the mind of a 1-year-old or a 90-year-old, to learn, to imagine, to ponder. They engage the whole being, because books don't bring you everything. You have to bring yourself to the book and imagine and think along with it at its own pace. Books encourage depth. In the jangled, jittery, fractured media environment in which we live, books ask us to see the whole, ponder the good, and recognize the real. Books bring with them something no video game can, and that is, for the lucky, a memory of love. A mother, a father, a grandparent holding a child and saying, let's go together and find out where the monster at the end of this book is, or let's laugh together at what Elmo does next. Yes, books civilize, starting at the earliest age. So I'm particularly honored to receive this recognition from the National Book Foundation and from you who are all literarians, whatever that means. Thank you so much.